Let's take a look at a few different kinds of savings vehicles. So a high yield savings account is the most liquid or accessible option. Your funds are most easily accessible in this type of savings account. So right now in 2024, they're paying between 4.5% to 5.5%. This rate at a savings account in a bank historically is extremely unusual because in years past, you're actually lucky to get a percent point or two at best in a savings account. This account is taxed and is stored at a bank, and that means that if you want to withdraw over $10,000, the bank is going to ask you what you need all that money for, and the government is going to require a currency transaction. A money market is the next option. These have similar rates of return, but can also have a higher minimum to get started. This type of savings vehicle is also taxable. And then the third option, it's a certificate of deposit. That's a savings vehicle that locks your money up for term periods, but it also guarantees a higher rate of return. Once again, this savings vehicle is taxable. So let's compare these three accounts to a fourth option. This option, unlike the others, it's not taxable, it carries zero risk, it's existed for 180 years, and it's not what you think. It's whole life insurance. Only when mutually purchased from a mutually owned company that has paid dividends for at least 120 years. It has to be structured in a way where it's optimized for cash value and not so much death benefit. Whole life insurance has a very similar rate of return to a money market or to a certificate of deposit. And this rate of return, it gets credited to policyholders annually in the form of a dividend interest credit at around 5 to 5.5%. And this interest rate, it's generally not taxed because it's inside of a life insurance policy and not inside of a bank or credit union. So when you go to take a withdrawal from your policy or you get a loan against it, which we'll talk about later, the insurance company, all they're going to do is they're going to ask, how much do you need and when do you need it? So not only do your savings stay safe inside of a stronger financial institution than a bank, but you also get several extra benefits. So that would be a death benefit, living benefits, disability waiver premium, creditor protection, and more. And I will get into these benefits into the next video. So follow along with me for more.